What is sea sand?
Jack felt like he had lost his soul, and his eyes were about to fly out. Come. Shipwrecks on the bottom of the sea decay and collapse. Ocean currents sweep up ice floes, and a salt shoal formed by deep sea sand. Uncle Hai heard from his ancestors that he was a Hai family during the Yongle period of the Ming Dynasty. The patriarch followed Zheng He to the west and was fortunate enough to meet one. After that, the Hai family never saw it again.
Our ship has been jacked up?
Only then did Jack realize that the ship had left the sea and was hanging in the air. Float.
The sea and sand can be big or small, unpredictable, and can hold up the giant, can also hold up the strange island. Be careful to be vigilant. On the surface of the sea, it's better to go up than to suck it into the eye of the sea.
Uncle Hai's words were mixed. Mysterious.
That's just as well.
After escaping, Jack lit a cigarette, took a sharp puff, and used it. Searchlights shine through. The strange island resembles a floating and moving black ghost. The spikes on the island stand upright, and the exposed part looks like a black stone. There are a lot of gray-white sea salt flowers on it. There are also many shipwrecks of various sizes and ages. The remains, some of which turned out to be medieval sailing ships, were all in number. There are hundreds. The ship's cargo was strewn all over the place, all stuck in spikes. In the middle of the boulders, the newly sunken trawler was also there.
So many treasures. Enough for us to pay off our debts.
Jack's eyes lit up. Uncle Hai said in a deep voice,
Strange islands suddenly surfaced. There must be something strange. Don't think about those treasures. You won't be able to take them.
Jack was disdainful and said to him,
I'm not worried about it. Taking the sheep by the hand is not stealing. The old man is missing because of this strange island. We've stumbled into the right place.
Uncle Hai nodded, and he also understood why the trawler had only been at sea for more than a year. But it was full of sea salt flowers that could only be formed for decades. It turned out that the trawler was dragged underwater, soaked in seawater, and the salt flowers set faster. Later, it broke away from the strange island and surfaced, and the wind and sun blew it, which made Uncle Hai think that it had been decades long. Uncle Hai guessed from experience that the strange island should be held up from the bottom of the sea by the sea sand, and the seabed was exposed before it was sucked into the seawater to form a whirlpool. The center of the strange island should be empty. Strange islands surfaced, and the whirlpools disappeared naturally. The big-eye monster fish also took the opportunity to break free from the hook and ran away. The other hook is hooked to the black boulder closest to the fishing boat. No wonder I didn't see another big fish. There was no way to get out of danger after the kill fishing boat ran aground, and he didn't bring the water scorpion over unless the strange island sank. He had to rely on rolling logs to push the fishing boat into the water.
So what now? What a pity.
Jack stared anxiously at the belongings that glowed golden under the searchlight. His smoking hand didn't know if it was because he was trembling with excitement at the sight of the treasure, or because he was afraid.
I'll go to the island and have a look. Don't beat those precious ideas.
Uncle Hai guessed that this strange island might be related to the wreck of his father's trawler, so he brought a fishing net, knife, and rope, hid the sea wolf sentry, put on a waterproof fish lamp, and resolutely got off the boat.
Uncle Hai, we have to be careful. What will you do if this island sinks?
Jack continued his cigarette, his eyes never taking off the gold and silver.
It's okay. I'll go down and check if there is any damage to the hull. You are just on the boat pondering how to launch the keel fishing boat.
Then you go down and I will guard the boat. You bring the walkie-talkie. If something calls me, I will definitely give my life to save you.
Jack advised. Uncle Hai knew that Jack could speak, but he didn't want to die when he saw the money, and he didn't know what he could do. He didn't force Jack to get off the boat, and went down the rope ladder alone. The strange island is covered with sea moss, and the place where the waterproof fish lamp shines is green. not the black it used to see. This shows that the island has to surface to breathe, and it will not grow such moss if it is kept underwater. Uncle Hai inspected the fishing boat first, and it was not damaged, but the boat was erected by 3 giant ferns, and it was difficult to return to the sea for a while. He told Jack to secure the fishing boat so that it wouldn't fall over, and then look carefully on the strange island. The teal fishing boats are brightly lit, and searchlights illuminate the way. This strange island is at least 500 or 600 meters away. Uncle Hai subconsciously looked up at the starry sky, looking for direction. At night, when the sea wolves do not have a compass, they judge the direction based on the Big Dipper. It's summer with the handle facing east, the Big Dipper spoon pointing upwards, and the North Star twinkling in the sky directly behind. Therefore, the strange island is in the east-west direction, and the direction in which Uncle Hai is advancing is due south. Suddenly, the searchlight that was originally shining on Uncle Hai changed direction and shone to the east of the strange island.
There's a figure in the east!
Jack on the fishing boat yelled at the top of his lungs. At this time, there was a sound of electricity on the intercom.